Hello, it's been quite a while since I've made a video. I was going through move and setting stuff up. I'm in my new fish room now. There will be a tour coming. I just have to get some things set up first. But in the meantime, I'm actually starting a project. As I finally finished building at least the skeletons of the stands. They're not decorative yet. Trim like this one will be going around all of the stands, so even during my tour that will be coming shortly, you won't see that in there. But I decided it was on sale, so I got the full kit from PetSmart. It was actually 60 bucks off, so I couldn't pass it up. At a 20-gallon all-in-one kit. I already know what's going in it, but you'll see that later on. But I kind of broke my normal pattern. I actually bought the decor that's going into it just because it was a really cool piece. So I'm building around that. And the way I'm going to do it here is break it open, put it up there, just do kind of scene by scenes. I'm not going to have you watch me fill things out and put things where they go, etc. You'll see the final product after I put it there. Alright, let's get into it. So the kit itself, 20-gallon, all-in-one, all included. Don't intend to use the filter that comes with it just because I'm not a top fin filter fan. Yeah, that's a toughie. But I've got a cycled aqua clear down here, and I'm putting a sponge into it. The aqua clear will likely come off once the sponge is cycled. It's just to keep it going. The fish that are going into it are in my back there. I've got my breeder box that I built. You probably saw a video of it, hopefully, if you're looking at the other videos. If you're not, do so. So it's running on the back there. The 4 that I bought, I sold a batch of my bristle nose, and I bought 4 of something. And then I've got 7 or 8 of something else that bred in my own that I intend to put in there. They're all very, very young, so there's no threat to each other. It's going to look pretty empty for a while. I've got some plants down in that one down there, and a couple over there, and some over there that I'm going to be pillaging to put in here. So let's get this unboxed, set up, make sure it's level, etc. And I'll give you a shot of the substrate. Alright, so what we're starting with is basically aqua soil in mesh bags. No sense making the whole thing aqua soil, especially since this is a medium planted. In fact, it's starting low planted and then working up from there as stuff grows. I've got my black sand. It's a black diamond blasting sand. Came out of another tank. I'm going to put it over the top. I believe I have enough. Kind of fingers crossed because the tank came out of was a bit smaller. But I'll get that in here and we'll continue. Alright, we're all set up. Now, a couple things are in places I don't want them because they're weighing down a log, but got just basic with what I had cut off. So this lava rock there will not be there, it's actually going to be over there. I just needed it to weigh down the stump because despite advertising that it sinks, I boiled it for 2 hours straight and it still did not sink. I have glued a rock to the bottom of it to hold it down. Anyways, there's our quick shot. Like I said, that is not going to be there. It's going to be over here with this log between it. Our population includes albino cories that were born in my tank by accident. They were eggs that I randomly found on a day home after work. And then we have electric blue rams. I picked up 4. As you can see, they are tiny. So they have some growing to do. Our plants, we just got some crypts that came out of another tank, crypt out of another tank, crypt out of another tank, crypt out of another tank. Some jungle veld clippings from my big tank over there. and some S weapons that were not doing very good. So I cut off some decent looking stuff, put it in here, and hopefully it's gonna be okay. And 2 bucephalandras that were in another tank as well. The idea was that this one would hide the filter, and when this one bushes up, it will hide the heater. Because the top fin does come with a bright silver heater, which is not ideal. But once it grows in, I don't think it's gonna look all that bad. We got the job done. This one here is my guppy colony. As you can see, they're all kind of chasing my finger here. As well as currently it is a grow out for my bristlenose plecos, who you can't see right now. But I believe most of them are already accounted for in a sale. So there will be still the 2 adult, they're most mature anyway, that will remain in here. And we are going to supply them with a cave so they can breed, so I can sell more. These are just the hodgepodge of stuff that I have ready for it. Some plants. I had to go with basic plants because it is just going to be kind of a basic setup for them. It does have a Phoenix light, so it does have a good light, but I just wanted it for keeping the water clear. Got a pleco cave that I'm going to bury mainly in the sand and have just the spout sticking out, because it won't be one that I have to empty, because guppies aren't really going to eat the baby plecos. We have some supplies, some lava rock. I just bought a big bag of it for $7 from Canadian Tire. So we're gonna make some nice lava rock structures. I do have my sand. So it is pool filter sand, mixed actually with some argonite sand. Just an experiment. Same color. I did a 1-to-3 ratio. There's 20 pounds of pool filter sand and 10 pounds of argonite sand. Didn't quite want my pH to be as high as argonite sand can take it. There will be some driftwood in here, but I'd imagine most of the tannins are already out of it because it is used for quite some time. But we're gonna make it look nice, clean, easy setup for the guppies. Hopefully they get a little bit of calcium and whatnot leached from the argonite. I do also have, as you can see, ones right there. I'm going to have some mystery snails in here in hopes that they breed as well. It's one species I don't currently have. I just picked up 4 when I was out at the store recently. They're all different colors. I thought, to heck with it. If they breed in there, great. If they don't, they keep it clean. It's a win-win. So I'm going to get this all emptied out, get all these guys moved over to a bucket with their bubbler running. And just like my last video, it's going to be more of a just update stages rather than you watching the whole thing. And there'll be more updates to come, as you can see. So why don't we dive right in? Stay tuned.
All right, here we are, empty, clean, fish, plants, decor. Let's get started. What I'm going to be doing is, since the substrate is just sand, I've actually got ground up root tabs that I'm going to sprinkle below the sand and go from there. All right, check back in a minute. All right, all the fish are in there. Real hazy with the sand, but I've got my AccuClear in there. They all seem happy getting up to temperature. I will get some shots when it's cleared up. Okay. Still a touch hazy, but that's okay, we'll give it some time. But it turned out okay. Salvaged kind of things I had lying around, extra plants, etc. But you know, once my back plants, the valve back there, Another one back there, and this fill up. It'll start to look pretty good. Cave's kind of buried down in there. Pleco's already liking it. Got mystery snails kind of all around. Not sure where my fourth one is, but I'm sure he's in here somewhere. You know, we got Plecos doing his thing on the leaf right there, and Guppies are loving life as they normally do. But turned out pretty good. These are the roots from the pothos that I've got up there. But I'm pleased with it. Sand turned out okay. For a guppy colony, I will take it. Compared to what it was, it's pretty darn good. Compared to my main ones, maybe not quite as fancy. You'll have to wait for the tour to see those ones. All right, well, thank you for tuning into those two. Hopefully it's enough to tide you over for a little bit. The tour will be coming soon. I just got some more work to do around the room, but things are coming together. Cannot wait to beautify these stands because the 2x4 skeletons are not appealing to me. But that's the lowest of priorities. Looking forward to the tour and updates of my projects. Hope to see you again soon.